Personal accountability is a cornerstone of personal and professional growth. It involves taking full responsibility for your actions, decisions, and their outcomes without shifting blame to external factors or making excuses. Embracing personal accountability can lead to increased trust, better relationships, and significant personal growth. This essay delves into the importance of personal accountability, why people avoid it, and practical strategies to cultivate it in everyday life. The importance of personal accountability builds trust and credibility. Personal accountability enhances trust and credibility. When individuals consistently take responsibility for their actions, others see them as reliable and trustworthy. This builds stronger relationships in both personal and professional contexts, promotes personal growth. Taking responsibility for one's actions fosters personal growth. Acknowledging mistakes and learning from them allows individuals to identify areas for improvement and take proactive steps towards self-development. Boosts self-esteem and confidence. Personal accountability boosts self-esteem and confidence. When people take responsibility for their actions and their consequences, they feel a sense of control over their lives, which empowers them to make better decisions and tackle challenges confidently. Improves decision-making. Being accountable forces individuals to think critically about their actions and their potential consequences. This leads to better decision-making, as people are more likely to consider the long-term effects of their choices. Why people avoid personal accountability. Fear of failure. Fear of failure is a significant barrier to personal accountability. Many people avoid taking responsibility for their actions because they fear being judged or criticized for their mistakes. This fear can lead to a cycle of blame shifting and excuse making. Lack of self-awareness. A lack of self-awareness can prevent individuals from recognizing their role in various situations. Without a clear understanding of their actions and their impact, they may struggle to take responsibility for their behavior. Externalizing blame. It is often easier to blame external factors or other people for one's problems than to take responsibility for them. This habit of externalizing blame can prevent individuals from addressing the root causes of their issues. Cultural and environmental influences. In some cultures or environments, personal accountability may not be emphasized or valued. Individuals in such settings may find it challenging to take responsibility for their actions, as they are not encouraged to do so. Practical strategies to cultivate personal accountability. Set clear goals and expectations. Establishing clear goals and expectations is a crucial first step toward personal accountability. When individuals have a clear understanding of what they want to achieve and what is expected of them, they are more likely to take responsibility for their actions and their outcomes. Setting SMART goals, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound, and provide a clear roadmap for success. Practice self-reflection. Regular self-reflection is essential for developing personal accountability. Taking time to reflect on one's actions, decisions, and their outcomes can help individuals identify areas for improvement and recognize patterns of behavior that may be holding them back. Journaling, meditation, and seeking feedback from others can all contribute to effective self-reflection. Develop a growth mindset. Cultivating a growth mindset involves embracing challenges and viewing failures as opportunities for learning and growth. By adopting this mindset, individuals can overcome the fear of failure and take responsibility for their actions, knowing that mistakes are a natural part of the learning process. Seek feedback and constructive criticism. Seeking feedback from others is a valuable way to gain insight into one's actions and their impact. Constructive criticism can help individuals identify areas for improvement and develop a more accurate self-perception. It is essential to approach feedback with an open mind and a willingness to learn and grow. Hold yourself accountable. One of the most effective ways to cultivate personal accountability is to hold oneself accountable for one's actions and decisions. This can involve setting personal deadlines, tracking progress toward goals, and regularly evaluating one's performance. By taking ownership of their actions, individuals can develop a strong sense of accountability and responsibility. Build a support system. Surrounding oneself with supportive and accountable individuals can reinforce personal accountability. A strong support system can provide encouragement, guidance, and constructive feedback, helping individuals stay on track and maintain their commitment to personal responsibility. Acknowledge and learn from mistakes. Embracing mistakes as learning opportunities is a crucial aspect of personal accountability. Rather than dwelling on failures or making excuses, individuals should acknowledge their mistakes, analyze what went wrong, and develop strategies to avoid similar errors in the future. This proactive approach to learning from mistakes can lead to continuous improvement and personal growth. Develop time management skills. Effective time management is crucial for personal accountability. When individuals manage their time well, they are more likely to meet deadlines and fulfill their commitments. Techniques such as prioritizing tasks, setting realistic deadlines, and breaking larger tasks into manageable steps can improve time management skills. Adopt a proactive approach. Being proactive rather than reactive is essential for personal accountability. Instead of waiting for problems to arise and reacting to them, individuals should anticipate potential challenges and take preventive measures. This proactive approach can reduce the likelihood of mistakes and improve overall performance. Take ownership of decisions. Taking ownership of one's decisions is a fundamental aspect of personal accountability. This means accepting responsibility for both the positive and negative outcomes of those decisions. By doing so, individuals can learn from their experiences and make more informed choices in the future. Case study: personal accountability in the workplace. Consider the example of a project manager, Sarah, who struggled with meeting deadlines and managing her team effectively. Her tendency to blame external factors, such as team members' performance and tight deadlines, for project delays led to a lack of trust and respect from her team. To improve, Sarah decided to cultivate personal accountability. She started by setting clear goals for herself and her team, ensuring everyone understood their responsibilities and deadlines. She practiced self-reflection, identifying her shortcomings in communication and time management. Sarah sought feedback from her team, encouraging them to share their perspectives on her management style. This feedback helped her understand her impact on the team's performance and identify areas for improvement. To hold herself accountable, Sarah implemented a tracking system to monitor the progress of her projects and her personal development. She built a support system by connecting with a mentor who provided guidance and encouragement. Acknowledging her past mistakes, Sarah analyzed what went wrong and developed strategies to prevent similar issues in the future. She improved her time management skills, prioritizing tasks and setting realistic deadlines. Sarah adopted a proactive approach, anticipating potential challenges and addressing them before they escalated. She took ownership of her decisions, accepting responsibility for both successes and failures. Over time, Sarah's commitment to personal accountability transformed her leadership style. Her team noticed the positive changes, leading to increased trust, respect, and improved project outcomes. Personal accountability is a crucial trait that can significantly impact an individual's success and overall life satisfaction. By taking responsibility for one's actions and their outcomes, individuals can build trust and credibility, promote personal growth, boost self-esteem and confidence, and improve decision-making. Despite the barriers to personal accountability, such as fear of failure, lack of self-awareness, externalizing blame, and cultural influences, practical steps can be taken to cultivate this essential attribute. Setting clear goals, practicing self-reflection, developing a growth mindset, seeking feedback, holding oneself accountable, building a support system, acknowledging and learning from mistakes, developing time management skills, adopting a proactive approach, and taking ownership of decisions are all effective strategies for fostering personal accountability. By embracing these practices, individuals can unlock their full potential and achieve greater success and fulfillment in their personal and professional lives. Procrastination, the act of delaying or postponing tasks, is a common issue that affects people across all walks of life. Whether it's putting off a work project, delaying household chores, or avoiding a difficult conversation, procrastination can lead to stress, missed opportunities, and reduced productivity. Understanding the causes of procrastination and implementing effective strategies to overcome it can lead to a more productive and fulfilling life. This essay explores the psychology behind procrastination, its impact, and practical steps to stop delaying tasks and start taking action. Understanding procrastination. Psychological roots. Procrastination often stems from various psychological factors. Fear of failure, fear of success, perfectionism, low self-esteem, and lack of motivation are common reasons why people procrastinate. These underlying issues can create a mental barrier that prevents individuals from starting or completing tasks. The role of instant gratification. The human brain is wired to seek instant gratification. Procrastination occurs when individuals choose short-term pleasures like watching TV or scrolling through social media over long-term goals. This preference for immediate rewards over delayed gratification is a significant factor in procrastination. Overwhelm and avoidance. Tasks that seem too large or complex can lead to feelings of overwhelm, causing individuals to avoid starting them. This avoidance behavior is a common procrastination tactic, as the task appears too daunting to tackle. The impact of procrastination: reduced productivity. Procrastination directly impacts productivity. Delaying tasks means less time is available to complete them, often resulting in rushed, lower quality work. This can create a cycle of increased stress and further procrastination. Increased stress and anxiety. Procrastination can cause significant stress and anxiety as deadlines approach and tasks remain unfinished. This stress can negatively affect mental and physical health, leading to a decrease in overall well-being. Missed opportunities. Procrastination can lead to missed opportunities, both personally and professionally. Delaying action on important tasks or decisions can result in lost chances for advancement, learning, and personal growth. Negative impact on relationships. Procrastination can strain relationships with colleagues, friends, and family. When individuals consistently fail to meet commitments or contribute to group efforts, it can lead to frustration and resentment from others. Practical strategies to overcome procrastination: set clear and achievable goals. Establishing clear, specific, and achievable goals is essential for overcoming procrastination. Break down larger tasks into smaller, manageable steps. This makes the task less daunting and provides a clear roadmap for progress. Setting SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound, can help in this process. Prioritize tasks. Prioritizing tasks based on their importance and urgency can help individuals focus on what needs to be done first. The Eisenhower matrix, which categorizes tasks into 4 quadrants: urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, neither urgent nor important, can be a useful tool for prioritization. Create a structured schedule. Developing a structured daily or weekly schedule can help manage time effectively. Allocate specific time blocks for different tasks and stick to the schedule as closely as possible. This structure can provide a sense of control and reduce the likelihood of procrastination. Eliminate distractions. Minimizing distractions is crucial for maintaining focus on tasks. Identify common distractions such as social media, email, or noisy environments, and take steps to eliminate or reduce them. This might involve creating a dedicated workspace, using apps to block distracting websites, or setting specific times for checking email and messages. Use the Pomodoro technique. The Pomodoro technique is a time management method that involves working in short, focused intervals, usually 25 minutes, followed by a short break, 5 minutes. After 4 intervals, take a longer break, 15 to 30 minutes. This technique can enhance concentration and reduce the tendency to procrastinate. Practice self-compassion. Being kind to oneself is essential in overcoming procrastination. Recognize that everyone procrastinates at times and that it is a normal human behavior. Instead of being overly critical, practice self-compassion and focus on making incremental improvements. Find intrinsic motivation. Identifying the intrinsic motivation behind a task can help in overcoming procrastination. Reflect on why the task is important and how it aligns with personal values and goals. Connecting the task to a larger purpose can provide the motivation needed to start and complete it. Reward yourself. Implementing a reward system can provide positive reinforcement for completing tasks. Set small rewards for finishing steps or tasks, and enjoy these rewards as a way to celebrate progress. This can make the process more enjoyable and motivate continued effort. Seek accountability. Sharing goals and progress with a friend, family member, or colleague can provide accountability and support. Regular check-ins with an accountability partner can help maintain focus and motivation. Additionally, joining a study group or work team can create a sense of collective responsibility. Visualize success. Visualization techniques can be powerful tools for overcoming procrastination. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing the successful completion of tasks and the positive outcomes that will result. This mental rehearsal can increase motivation and reduce anxiety about the task. Implementing strategies. A step-by-step approach. Identify the task. The first step is to clearly identify the task that you are procrastinating on. Write it down and articulate why it is important to complete it. Understanding the significance of the task can help in finding the motivation to start. Break it down. Break the task into smaller, more manageable steps. For example, if the task is to write a report, break it down into steps like researching the topic, creating an outline, writing the introduction, and so on. This approach makes the task less overwhelming. Set specific deadlines. Assign specific deadlines for each step of the task. Instead of setting a vague deadline like finish the report by the end of the month, set specific deadlines like complete the research by Monday, finish the outline by Wednesday, and so on. This creates a sense of urgency and helps in managing time effectively. Create a routine. Develop a daily routine that includes dedicated time for working on the task. For example, allocate the first hour of your workday to focus on the most critical task. Consistency is key, and establishing a routine can help in building momentum. Eliminate distractions. Identify potential distractions and create a plan to minimize them. This might involve working in a quiet environment, turning off notifications, or using apps that block distracting websites. Creating a distraction-free zone can significantly enhance focus and productivity. Use the Pomodoro technique. Implement the Pomodoro technique to manage your time effectively. Work for 25 minutes, take a 5-minute break, and repeat. After 4 Pomodoro intervals, take a longer break. This method can help maintain concentration and prevent burnout. Reward yourself. Set up a reward system for completing each step of the task. The rewards can be small, such as taking a short walk, enjoying a favorite snack, or watching an episode of a TV show. Celebrating small wins can boost motivation and make the process more enjoyable. Seek accountability. Share your goals and progress with a friend, family member, or colleague. Regular check-ins can provide the necessary support and accountability to stay on track. Additionally, joining a study group or work team can create a sense of collective responsibility and motivation. Visualize success. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing the successful completion of the task and the positive outcomes that will result. Visualization can reduce anxiety and increase motivation, making it easier to take action. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself throughout the process. Acknowledge that everyone procrastinates at times and that it is a normal part of being human. Instead of being overly critical, focus on the progress you are making and celebrate your efforts. Overcoming procrastination requires a combination of self-awareness, effective time management, and strategic planning. By understanding the psychological factors behind procrastination and implementing practical steps to address them, individuals can break the cycle of delay and achieve greater productivity and fulfillment. Setting clear goals, prioritizing tasks, creating structured schedules, eliminating distractions, using time management techniques like the Pomodoro technique, practicing self-compassion, finding intrinsic motivation, rewarding oneself, seeking accountability, and visualizing success are all effective strategies for combating procrastination. Embracing these practices can lead to a more productive, stress-free, and successful life. Bad habits can significantly impede our progress and success in various aspects of life. They often become entrenched behaviors that lead to making excuses and avoiding responsibility. Identifying and eliminating these bad habits is crucial for personal growth and achieving our goals. This essay explores the nature of bad habits, how they lead to excuses, and effective strategies to break free from them. Understanding bad habits. Definition and characteristics. Bad habits are repetitive behaviors that have negative consequences. They often become automatic and are performed with little conscious thought. Characteristics of bad habits include difficulty in stopping them, a tendency to provide short-term gratification, and negative long-term effects. Formation of bad habits. Bad habits typically form through a cycle known as the habit loop, which consists of a cue, a routine, and a reward. The cue triggers the behavior, the routine is the behavior itself, and the reward reinforces the behavior. Over time, this cycle becomes ingrained, making the habit difficult to break. Examples of bad habits. Common bad habits include procrastination, excessive screen time, unhealthy eating, smoking, and negative self-talk. These habits often lead to making excuses and avoiding responsibilities, hindering personal and professional growth. How bad habits lead to excuses, avoidance of responsibility. Bad habits often serve as a means of avoiding responsibility. For example, procrastination can be an excuse for not completing tasks on time, while negative self-talk can justify a lack of effort by undermining one's confidence. Seeking immediate gratification. Many bad habits provide immediate gratification, which can be used as an excuse to avoid more challenging but rewarding tasks. For instance, watching TV or browsing social media might offer immediate pleasure, serving as an excuse to delay important work. Fear of failure and perfectionism. Bad habits can be rooted in a fear of failure or perfectionism. For example, someone might avoid starting a project because they fear it won't be perfect, using the bad habit as an excuse to avoid potential failure. Externalizing blame. Individuals with bad habits often externalize blame, attributing their failures to external factors rather than taking responsibility. This shift of blame provides a convenient excuse to avoid addressing the root causes of their behavior. Identifying bad habits. Self-awareness and reflection. The first step in identifying bad habits is self-awareness. Reflect on daily routines and behaviors and identify patterns that may be detrimental. Keeping a journal can help track habits and recognize triggers and consequences. Feedback from others. Seeking feedback from friends, family, or colleagues can provide valuable insights into one's habits. Others may notice patterns and behaviors that are not immediately apparent to oneself. Analyzing consequences. Evaluate the consequences of different behaviors. Bad habits typically have negative outcomes, such as reduced productivity, poor health, or strained relationships. Identifying these consequences can help recognize harmful patterns. Strategies to eliminate bad habits. Set clear and specific goals. Establishing clear and specific goals is essential for breaking bad habits. Define what behavior needs to change and set realistic, achievable targets. For example, if the goal is to reduce screen time, set a specific limit on daily usage. Identify triggers and replace behaviors. Recognize the cues that trigger the bad habit and develop alternative behaviors. For example, if stress triggers overeating, find healthier ways to cope with stress, such as exercise or meditation. Use the power of small changes. Making small incremental changes can be more effective than trying to eliminate a bad habit all at once. Gradually reduce the frequency or intensity of the behavior and build on small successes. Develop a support system. Having a support system can provide encouragement and accountability. Share your goals with friends, family, or a support group and seek their support in staying on track. Practice mindfulness and self-control. Mindfulness and self-control are crucial for breaking bad habits. Being mindful of one's actions and consciously choosing alternative behaviors can disrupt the habit loop. Techniques such as meditation and deep breathing can enhance mindfulness. Reward positive changes. Positive reinforcement can motivate change. Reward yourself for making progress towards breaking the bad habit. The rewards don't have to be large. Even small treats or activities you enjoy can provide encouragement. Create a structured environment. Designing an environment that supports positive behavior can help eliminate bad habits. Remove temptations and create a space that encourages healthy habits. For example, if you want to reduce snacking, keep unhealthy snacks out of the house. Set boundaries and limits. Setting boundaries and limits can prevent relapse into bad habits. Define clear rules for yourself and stick to them. For instance, set specific times for checking social media and avoid it outside those times. Seek professional help if needed. In some cases, breaking a bad habit may require professional help. Therapists, counselors, or support groups can provide guidance and support in overcoming deeply ingrained habits. Case study: overcoming procrastination. Identify the habit. Jane, a student, struggles with procrastination. She often delays studying and completing assignments, leading to last-minute cramming and poor performance. Recognize triggers. Jane identifies that she tends to procrastinate when tasks seem too difficult or overwhelming. She also notices that she is easily distracted by social media and other online activities. Set clear goals. Jane sets a goal to complete her assignments on time and improve her study habits. She breaks down larger tasks into smaller, manageable steps, such as studying for 1 hour each day instead of trying to cover everything in one night. Replace behavior. Jane decides to replace her procrastination with a more productive routine. She creates a study schedule and commits to starting her assignments as soon as they are given. Use small changes. Jane starts with small changes, such as setting a timer for 30 minutes of focused study, followed by a 5-minute break. She gradually increases the study time as she becomes more comfortable with the routine. Develop a support system. Jane shares her goals with her friends and family, who provide encouragement and hold her accountable. She also joins a study group where members motivate each other to stay on track. Practice mindfulness. Jane practices mindfulness techniques such as deep breathing and meditation to manage stress and stay focused on her studies. She becomes more aware of her tendency to procrastinate and consciously chooses to start her tasks on time. Reward progress. Jane rewards herself for making progress, such as treating herself to a favorite snack or activity after completing her study sessions. This positive reinforcement keeps her motivated. Create a structured environment. Jane designs a study space free from distractions. She keeps her phone and other potential distractions out of reach during study sessions, creating an environment conducive to focused work. Set boundaries. Jane sets clear boundaries for her online activities. She allocates specific times for social media and sticks to them, avoiding it during study hours. Breaking bad habits that lead to excuses is a critical step toward personal growth and success. By understanding the nature of bad habits, recognizing how they lead to excuses, and implementing effective strategies to eliminate them, individuals can achieve their goals and improve their overall well-being. Setting clear goals, identifying triggers, using small changes, developing a support system, practicing mindfulness, rewarding positive changes, creating a structured environment, setting boundaries, and seeking professional help if needed are all effective strategies for breaking bad habits. Embracing these practices can lead to a more productive, fulfilling, and excuse-free life. Resilience is the ability to adapt and recover from adversity, stress, and challenging situations. It involves mental toughness and the determination to push through difficulties without resorting to excuses. In today's fast-paced and unpredictable world, resilience is an essential skill for personal and professional success. This essay explores the concept of resilience, the benefits of mental toughness, and practical strategies to build resilience and develop a mindset that thrives in the face of challenges. Understanding resilience definition and characteristics, resilience is the capacity to bounce back from setbacks, adapt to change, and keep going in the face of adversity. Characteristics of resilient individuals include optimism, emotional regulation, perseverance, and a proactive approach to problem solving. The role of mental toughness. Mental toughness is a component of resilience that involves a positive and determined mindset. It is the mental strength to stay focused, manage stress, and maintain a positive outlook despite difficulties. Mentally tough individuals are more likely to view challenges as opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable obstacles. Importance of resilience. Resilience is crucial for coping with life's inevitable challenges, such as job loss, illness, personal conflicts, and other stressors. It enables individuals to maintain their well-being, continue pursuing their goals, and avoid falling into a cycle of excuses and inaction. Benefits of mental toughness: enhanced performance. Mentally tough individuals are better equipped to handle pressure and perform well under stress. This is particularly important in high-stakes environments, such as competitive sports, demanding careers, and academic settings. Greater emotional stability. Mental toughness contributes to emotional stability by helping individuals manage their emotions effectively. This leads to a more balanced and positive outlook, even in challenging situations. Increased motivation and persistence. Mental toughness fosters a strong sense of motivation and persistence. Resilient individuals are more likely to stay committed to their goals and push through obstacles rather than giving up or making excuses. Improved problem-solving skills. Resilient individuals tend to approach problems with a solution-focused mindset. They are better at identifying potential solutions, evaluating options, and taking decisive action rather than feeling overwhelmed and defeated. Developing resilience and mental toughness cultivate a growth mindset. Embrace a growth mindset, which is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. This mindset encourages viewing challenges as opportunities for growth and learning, rather than as threats to be avoided. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself, especially during difficult times. Acknowledge that everyone faces challenges and makes mistakes. Self-compassion involves treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend. Set realistic goals. Setting realistic and achievable goals provides a sense of direction and purpose. Break down larger goals into smaller, manageable steps to avoid feeling overwhelmed. Celebrate progress and milestones along the way. Develop emotional regulation skills. Emotional regulation is the ability to manage and respond to emotions in a healthy way. Techniques such as mindfulness, deep breathing, and journaling can help manage stress and maintain emotional balance. Build a support system. Surround yourself with supportive and positive individuals who can provide encouragement, advice, and a listening ear during tough times. A strong support system can enhance resilience by offering different perspectives and emotional support. Practice gratitude. Focusing on positive aspects of life and expressing gratitude can improve mental well-being and resilience. Regularly acknowledging what you are thankful for can shift your mindset from negativity to positivity, even in difficult times. Strengthen problem-solving skills. Approach challenges with a proactive and solution-focused mindset. Identify the problem, brainstorm potential solutions, evaluate options, and take action. Developing problem-solving skills enhances confidence and reduces the tendency to make excuses. Learn from failures. View failures and setbacks as learning experiences rather than reasons to give up. Analyze what went wrong, identify lessons learned, and apply those insights to future endeavors. This approach fosters growth and resilience. Maintain physical health. Physical health and mental well-being are closely connected. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, adequate sleep, and relaxation techniques can boost energy levels, reduce stress, and enhance overall resilience. Stay positive and optimistic. Maintain a positive and optimistic outlook, even in challenging situations. Focus on what you can control rather than dwelling on what you cannot. Positive thinking can improve resilience and help you navigate difficulties with a constructive attitude. Case study: building resilience in the workplace. Identifying the challenge. Emily, a project manager, faces constant pressure and tight deadlines at work. She often feels overwhelmed and struggles to maintain her performance. Recognizing the need for resilience, she decides to develop strategies to enhance her mental toughness. Cultivating a growth mindset. Emily adopts a growth mindset by viewing each project as an opportunity to learn and grow. She focuses on developing new skills and improving her problem-solving abilities, rather than fearing failure. Practicing self-compassion. Emily practices self-compassion by acknowledging her efforts and progress, even when projects do not go as planned. She reframes negative self-talk and treats herself with kindness during stressful periods. Setting realistic goals. Emily sets realistic goals for each project, breaking them down into smaller tasks. This approach helps her manage her workload more effectively and reduces feelings of overwhelm. Developing emotional regulation skills. Emily incorporates mindfulness practices into her daily routine, such as deep breathing exercises and short meditation sessions. These techniques help her stay calm and focused, even during high-pressure situations. Building a support system. Emily seeks support from colleagues and mentors who provide guidance and encouragement. She also joins a professional network where she can share experiences and gain insights from others facing similar challenges. Practicing gratitude. Emily keeps a gratitude journal, noting down 3 things she is thankful for each day. This practice helps her maintain a positive outlook and boosts her resilience. Strengthening problem-solving skills. Emily approaches challenges with a proactive mindset. When facing a problem, she systematically identifies potential solutions, evaluates their feasibility, and takes decisive action. This approach enhances her confidence and reduces the tendency to make excuses. Learning from failures. Emily views failures as learning opportunities. After each project, she conducts a thorough review to identify what went well and what could be improved. This reflective practice helps her grow and improve continuously. Maintaining physical health. Emily prioritizes her physical health by incorporating regular exercise, maintaining a balanced diet, and ensuring adequate sleep. These practices boost her energy levels and overall well-being, contributing to her resilience. Building resilience and developing mental toughness are essential for navigating life's challenges without resorting to excuses. By cultivating a growth mindset, practicing self-compassion, setting realistic goals, developing emotional regulation skills, building a support system, practicing gratitude, strengthening problem-solving skills, learning from failures, maintaining physical health, and staying positive and optimistic, individuals can enhance their resilience and mental toughness. Embracing these strategies enables individuals to face adversity with confidence, adapt to change, and achieve personal and professional success. Resilience is not about avoiding challenges, but about facing them head-on and emerging stronger and more capable. Goal setting is a fundamental component of personal and professional development. It provides direction, motivation, and a clear path to achieving aspirations. However, many people struggle with setting realistic goals and sticking to them, often falling back on excuses when obstacles arise. This essay explores the importance of setting achievable goals, the principles of effective goal setting, and strategies to remain committed without resorting to excuses. Importance of setting achievable goals: direction and focus. Clear goals provide a sense of direction and focus, helping individuals prioritize their efforts and allocate resources effectively. Without goals, it is easy to become distracted and lose sight of what is important. Motivation. Goals serve as a source of motivation. They give individuals something to strive for and a reason to push through challenges. Achieving goals can boost self-confidence and encourage further efforts. Measurement of progress. Goals provide a benchmark for measuring progress. They allow individuals to track their achievements and make adjustments as needed. This feedback loop is crucial for continuous improvement. Accountability. Setting goals creates a sense of accountability. When goals are clearly defined, individuals are more likely to take responsibility for their actions and work diligently to achieve them. Principles of effective goal setting: specificity. Goals should be specific and clearly defined. Vague goals are difficult to achieve because they lack direction. For example, Instead of setting a goal to get fit, set a specific goal to exercise for 30 minutes 5 times a week. Measurability. Goals should be measurable to track progress. This involves defining criteria for success. For example, if the goal is to save money, specify an exact amount to save each month. Achievability. Goals should be realistic and attainable. Setting overly ambitious goals can lead to frustration and discouragement. Consider current resources, constraints, and time availability when setting goals. Relevance. Goals should be relevant and aligned with broader life objectives. They should reflect personal values, interests, and long-term aspirations. This ensures that the goals are meaningful and motivating. Time-bound. Goals should have a specific timeline for completion. Deadlines create a sense of urgency and help prioritize tasks. For example, set a deadline to complete a project by a certain date. Strategies to stick to goals without excuses. Break down goals into smaller steps. Large goals can be overwhelming, leading to procrastination and excuses. Breaking down goals into smaller, manageable steps makes them more achievable. Each small step should have its own deadline and criteria for success. Create an action plan. An action plan outlines the specific steps needed to achieve the goal. It includes a timeline, resources required, and potential obstacles. Having a clear plan provides a roadmap and reduces the likelihood of getting off track. Prioritize tasks. Prioritizing tasks helps focus on the most important and urgent activities. The �W𝐚𝐠𝐬𝐿 matrix, which categorizes tasks into 4 quadrants, urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, neither urgent nor important, is a useful tool for prioritization. Eliminate distractions. Minimizing distractions is crucial for maintaining focus on goals. Identify common distractions such as social media, email, or noisy environments and take steps to eliminate or reduce them. This might involve creating a dedicated workspace or setting specific times for checking email and messages. Set boundaries and limits. Establishing boundaries and limits can prevent distractions and procrastination. For example, set specific times for working on goals and avoid multitasking during those times. Boundaries help create a structured and disciplined approach to achieving goals. Seek support and accountability. Sharing goals with friends, family, or colleagues can provide support and accountability. Regular check-ins with an accountability partner can help maintain focus and motivation. Additionally, joining a group or community with similar goals can create a sense of collective responsibility. Visualize success. Visualization techniques can be powerful tools for staying committed to goals. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing the successful completion of the goal and the positive outcomes that will result. This mental rehearsal can increase motivation and reduce anxiety about the task. Reward progress. Implementing a reward system can provide positive reinforcement for achieving milestones. Set small rewards for completing steps or tasks, and enjoy these rewards as a way to celebrate progress. This can make the process more enjoyable and motivate continued effort. Adapt and adjust. Flexibility is important in goal setting. Circumstances may change and obstacles may arise. Being willing to adapt and adjust goals as needed can help maintain progress. Regularly review goals and make necessary adjustments to stay on track. Practice self-compassion. Being kind to oneself is essential for sticking to goals. Recognize that setbacks and mistakes are a normal part of the process. Instead of being overly critical, practice self-compassion and focus on making incremental improvements. Case study. Setting and achieving a fitness goal. Identify the goal. Sarah wants to improve her fitness and sets a specific goal to run a 5K race in 3 months. This goal is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Break down the goal. Sarah breaks down her goal into smaller steps. Week 1 to 2, run for 10 minutes 3 times a week. Week 3 to 4, increase running time to 20 minutes 3 times a week. Week 5 to 6, run for 30 minutes 3 times a week. Week 7 to 8, run for 40 minutes 3 times a week. Week 9 to 10, run for 50 minutes 3 times a week. Week 11 to 12, run for 60 minutes 3 times a week. Focusing on maintaining a steady pace. Create an action plan. Sarah develops an action plan that includes her running schedule, a list of necessary equipment such as running shoes and appropriate clothing, and strategies to overcome potential obstacles, such as finding a running buddy to stay motivated. Prioritize tasks. Sarah prioritizes her running sessions by scheduling them first thing in the morning. This helps ensure that other commitments do not interfere with her training. Eliminate distractions. Sarah eliminates distractions by choosing a running route that is free from heavy traffic and noise. She also avoids checking her phone during her runs to stay focused. Set boundaries and limits. Sarah sets clear boundaries for her training time. She informs her family and friends about her running schedule and asks for their support in respecting her training time. Seek support and accountability. Sarah joins a local running group and shares her goal with them. The group provides encouragement and accountability, helping her stay committed to her training plan. Visualize success. Sarah spends a few minutes each day visualizing herself crossing the finish line of the 5K race. This mental imagery boosts her motivation and confidence. Reward progress. Sarah sets small rewards for herself, such as treating herself to a favorite healthy snack or enjoying a relaxing bath after completing her weekly running sessions. Adapt and adjust. When Sarah encounters a minor injury, she adjusts her training plan to include rest days and low-impact exercises to recover. This flexibility helps her stay on track without losing motivation. Practice self-compassion. Sarah practices self-compassion by acknowledging her efforts and progress, even on days when she struggles. She reframes negative self-talk and focuses on her long-term goal. Setting achievable goals and sticking to them without falling back on excuses is essential for personal and professional success. By understanding the importance of goal setting, applying the principles of effective goal setting, and implementing strategies to remain committed, individuals can overcome obstacles and achieve their aspirations. Breaking down goals into smaller steps, creating an action plan, prioritizing tasks, eliminating distractions, setting boundaries, seeking support, visualizing success, rewarding progress, adapting as needed, and practicing self-compassion are all effective strategies for setting and achieving goals. Embracing these practices can lead to a more focused, motivated, and successful life. Time management is a critical skill for achieving personal and professional success. It involves planning and controlling how much time to spend on specific activities to maximize efficiency and productivity. Many people struggle with time management and often use the excuse of being too busy to avoid taking responsibility for their commitments. This essay explores the importance of time management, common time management challenges, and practical techniques to manage time effectively and eliminate the excuse of being too busy. Importance of time management: increased productivity. Effective time management allows individuals to accomplish more in less time. By prioritizing tasks and focusing on what is most important, productivity increases significantly. Reduce stress. Poor time management often leads to last-minute rushes and missed deadlines, causing stress and anxiety. Managing time effectively reduces stress by providing a clear plan and ample time to complete tasks. Better work-life balance. Proper time management helps individuals allocate time for work, personal activities, and leisure. This balance is crucial for maintaining overall well-being and avoiding burnout. Enhanced focus and concentration. When time is managed well, individuals can concentrate on one task at a time, improving focus and the quality of work produced. Improved decision-making. With a clear schedule and less pressure, individuals can make better decisions without feeling rushed. Good time management allows for thoughtful consideration of options. Common time management challenges. Procrastination. Procrastination is the act of delaying or postponing tasks. It often results from a lack of motivation or fear of failure. Procrastination can severely disrupt time management efforts. Distractions such as social media, phone calls, and unplanned interruptions can derail focus and productivity. Managing these distractions is crucial for effective time management. Overcommitment. Taking on too many tasks and responsibilities can lead to an overwhelming schedule, making it difficult to manage time effectively. Lack of prioritization. Without clear priorities, individuals may spend too much time on low-value tasks while neglecting important ones. This leads to inefficient use of time. Poor planning. Failing to plan tasks and activities can result in missed deadlines and increased stress. A lack of planning often leads to a reactive approach rather than a proactive one. Techniques for effective time management: set clear goals, define specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound SMART goals. Clear goals provide direction and a sense of purpose, helping to prioritize tasks effectively. Prioritize tasks. Use prioritization techniques, such as the Eisenhower matrix, to categorize tasks based on their urgency and importance. Urgent and important. Do these tasks immediately. Important but not urgent. Schedule these tasks for later. Urgent but not important. Delegate these tasks if possible. Neither urgent nor important. Eliminate these tasks to free up time. Create a to-do list. A daily or weekly to-do list helps keep track of tasks and commitments. Break down larger tasks into smaller, manageable steps and check off completed tasks to maintain a sense of progress. Use a planner or calendar. A planner or digital calendar helps organize and schedule tasks, appointments, and deadlines. Set reminders for important activities and review the schedule regularly to stay on track. Time blocking. Time blocking involves scheduling specific blocks of time for different tasks or activities. This technique helps ensure that dedicated time is allocated for high-priority tasks without interruptions. Limit distractions. Identify common distractions and take steps to minimize them. This might involve setting specific times for checking email and social media, creating a quiet workspace, or using apps that block distracting websites. Practice the Pomodoro technique. The Pomodoro technique involves working in focused intervals, typically 25 minutes, followed by short breaks 5 minutes. This method can improve focus and productivity by breaking tasks into manageable segments. Delegate tasks. Delegation is essential for managing time effectively, especially when overwhelmed with responsibilities. Identify tasks that can be delegated to others and trust them to handle these responsibilities. Learn to say no. Overcommitment often results from an inability to say no. Politely decline additional tasks or commitments that do not align with your goals or current workload. Setting boundaries is crucial for effective time management. Review and reflect. Regularly review your progress and reflect on how you are managing your time. Identify areas for improvement and adjust your strategies as needed. Reflection helps refine time management techniques and improve efficiency. Overcoming the excuse of being too busy. Acknowledge and take responsibility. Recognize that being too busy is often an excuse to avoid tasks or commitments. Take responsibility for your time and actions and commit to making necessary changes. Identify time wasters. Analyze your daily activities to identify time wasters such as excessive TV watching, social media use, or unnecessary meetings. Reduce or eliminate these activities to free up time for more important tasks. Set realistic expectations. Set realistic expectations for what can be accomplished within a given time frame. Avoid overloading your schedule and allow buffer time for unexpected events. Focus on high-impact activities. Concentrate on activities that have the most significant impact on your goals and priorities. By focusing on high-impact tasks, you can achieve more with less effort and time. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being present and fully engaged in the current task. Practicing mindfulness can improve focus, reduce stress, and enhance overall time management. Develop routines and habits. Establishing daily routines and habits can streamline tasks and make time management more efficient. Consistent routines reduce decision fatigue and create a structured approach to managing time. Seek support and accountability. Share your time management goals with a friend, family member, or mentor. Regular check-ins and accountability partners can provide motivation and help you stay on track. Use technology wisely. Leverage technology to improve time management. Use apps and tools for task management, calendar scheduling, and distraction blocking. However, be mindful of over-reliance on technology and ensure it enhances rather than hinders productivity. Case study. Implementing time management techniques. Identify the challenge. John, a marketing manager, often feels overwhelmed by his workload and uses the excuse of being too busy to justify missed deadlines and incomplete tasks. Set clear goals. John sets clear goals for his work, such as completing a marketing campaign plan by the end of the month and increasing team productivity by 10% in the next quarter. Prioritize tasks. Using the Eisenhower matrix, John categorizes his tasks and focuses on high-priority activities. He schedules important but not urgent tasks for specific times and delegates urgent but not important tasks to his team. Create a to-do list. John creates a daily to-do list, breaking down larger tasks into smaller steps. He reviews and updates the list each morning and evening to stay organized. Use a planner. John uses a digital planner to schedule tasks, meetings, and deadlines. He sets reminders for important activities and reviews his calendar daily to ensure he is on track. Time blocking. John practices time blocking by allocating specific blocks of time for different tasks. For example, he dedicates the first 2 hours of each day to strategic planning and the next 2 hours to team meetings and follow-ups. Limit distractions. John identifies common distractions, such as frequent email notifications and unplanned meetings. He sets specific times for checking email and uses a do not disturb sign during focused work periods. Practice the Pomodoro technique. John implements the Pomodoro technique, working in 25-minute intervals followed by 5-minute breaks. This method helps him maintain focus and productivity throughout the day. Delegate tasks. John identifies tasks that can be delegated to his team members. He trusts them to handle these responsibilities, freeing up his time for high-impact activities. Review and reflect. John regularly reviews his progress and reflects on his time management strategies. He identifies areas for improvement and adjusts his techniques as needed. Effective time management is essential for achieving personal and professional success. By understanding the importance of time management, recognizing common challenges, and implementing practical techniques, individuals can manage their time effectively and eliminate the excuse of being too busy. Setting clear goals, prioritizing tasks, creating to-do lists, using planners, practicing time blocking, limiting distractions, using the Pomodoro technique, delegating tasks, learning to say no, and regularly reviewing progress are all effective strategies for managing time. Embracing these practices can lead to increased productivity, reduced stress, better work-life balance, and enhanced focus and concentration. Time management is not about doing more, but about doing what matters most efficiently and effectively. Achieving personal and professional goals often requires more than just initial enthusiasm or a vague desire for success. It necessitates a deep, sustained inner drive, motivation, and the steadfastness to adhere to necessary routines and practices. Discipline. While motivation provides the spark that ignites the journey, discipline is the fuel that keeps the flame burning, even when the road is fraught with obstacles. Understanding and harnessing both motivation and discipline is crucial for overcoming challenges and achieving long-term success. Understanding motivation. Motivation is the internal process that initiates, guides, and sustains goal-oriented behavior. It is the force that propels you to take action. Motivation can be intrinsic, arising from within based on personal interest, enjoyment, or satisfaction, or extrinsic, driven by external rewards such as money, recognition, or approval. Intrinsic motivation. This type of motivation is fueled by internal rewards. People driven by intrinsic motivation engage in activities because they find them enjoyable or fulfilling. For example, an artist paints because they love the process of creation, not necessarily for the sake of selling their artwork. Extrinsic motivation. This involves performing an action to achieve an external reward or avoid a punishment. For example, an employee works extra hours to receive a bonus or avoid a reprimand from their boss. Both types of motivation are essential. Intrinsic motivation often leads to more sustained and passionate engagement, while extrinsic motivation can be effective for achieving specific outcomes or meeting deadlines. The role of discipline. Discipline, on the other hand, is the ability to adhere to a set of rules or a code of behavior, often involving self-control and the ability to delay gratification. Discipline is what keeps you moving forward even when motivation wanes. It's the framework that supports consistent action toward your goals. Self-control. This is the cornerstone of discipline. It involves regulating one's emotions, behaviors, and desires in the face of external demands to achieve a longer-term goal. For instance, choosing to study for an exam instead of going out with friends. Delayed gratification. Discipline often requires postponing immediate pleasure or rewards to achieve a greater future benefit. For example, saving money for a significant investment rather than spending it on immediate luxuries. Cultivating motivation and discipline to effectively pursue and achieve your goals. It is essential to cultivate both motivation and discipline. Here are some strategies to develop and maintain these qualities. 1. Set clear, achievable goals. Setting clear and achievable goals provides direction and a sense of purpose. Goals should be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Smart. Breaking down larger goals into smaller, manageable tasks can make the process less overwhelming and more attainable. 2. Find your why. Understanding the underlying reason behind your goals can significantly boost your motivation. This why serves as a powerful internal driver. Reflect on what achieving this goal means to you personally and how it aligns with your values and long-term aspirations. 3. Develop a routine. A well-structured routine helps build discipline. Establish daily habits that contribute to your goals. Consistency is key. For example, if your goal is to improve your fitness, schedule regular workout sessions and adhere to them as you would any other important appointment. 4. Use visualization techniques. Visualization involves creating a mental image of yourself achieving your goals. This technique can enhance motivation by making the outcome more tangible and real in your mind. Visualize not just the end result, but also the process and the steps you need to take. 5. Stay accountable. Accountability can be a powerful motivator. Share your goals with a trusted friend, mentor, or coach who can provide support and hold you accountable. Regular check-ins and feedback can help keep you on track. 6. Embrace the process. Focus on the journey rather than just the destination. Embracing the process involves finding joy and satisfaction in the daily efforts and small victories along the way. This mindset shift can help sustain motivation and make the pursuit of goals more enjoyable. 7. Overcome obstacles with resilience. Obstacles and setbacks are inevitable. Developing resilience, the ability to bounce back from challenges, is crucial. View obstacles as opportunities for growth and learning rather than as insurmountable barriers. Resilient individuals are better equipped to maintain motivation and discipline in the face of adversity. 8. Reward yourself. Incorporating a system of rewards can reinforce discipline. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small, to acknowledge your progress and maintain motivation. Rewards provide positive reinforcement and make the journey more enjoyable. 9. Continuous learning and adaptation. Stay open to learning and adapting. The path to achieving goals is rarely linear. Be willing to adjust your strategies based on new information and experiences. Continuous improvement and flexibility can help you navigate obstacles more effectively. The interplay between motivation and discipline. While motivation and discipline are distinct concepts, they are deeply interconnected and often reinforce each other. Motivation provides the initial impetus and emotional drive, while discipline sustains consistent action. For instance, when motivation wanes, a strong sense of discipline can keep you moving forward. Conversely, the progress and achievements resulting from disciplined actions can rekindle motivation. Practical applications. Personal goals. For personal goals, such as improving health and fitness, motivation might stem from a desire to feel better physically and mentally. Discipline comes into play through regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate rest. Tracking progress, setting milestones, and celebrating achievements can keep both motivation and discipline aligned. Professional goals. In a professional context, motivation might be driven by career advancement, financial rewards, or personal fulfillment. Discipline involves maintaining productivity, meeting deadlines, and continuously improving skills. Seeking mentorship, setting professional development goals, and networking can sustain motivation and ensure disciplined action. Educational goals. Students often face the challenge of balancing motivation and discipline. Motivation might come from a passion for a subject or a desire to achieve academic success. Discipline involves consistent study habits, time management, and prioritizing tasks. Creating a conducive study environment, using tools like planners, and seeking support from peers or educators can enhance both motivation and discipline. Cultivating motivation and discipline is essential for achieving any meaningful goal. While motivation provides the initial spark, discipline ensures sustained effort and resilience in the face of obstacles. By setting clear goals, understanding your why, developing a routine, staying accountable, embracing the process, and continuously learning, you can harness the power of both motivation and discipline. This dual approach will enable you to overcome challenges and achieve lasting success in your personal and professional endeavors. Today is the day everything changes. Today we draw a line in the sand and say no more. No more waiting for the right moment. No more waiting until everything is perfect, because perfection is a lie. There will never be a perfect time, a perfect place, a perfect opportunity. The only moment you have is now, and it's time to seize it. Excuses are nothing but the stories we tell ourselves to justify inaction. We say, I'm too tired, I'm too busy, I'll start tomorrow. But every time we say these things, we give away our power. We let the days slip by, one after another, until we look back and wonder where the time went. But not anymore. Right now, you have the power to change your life. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. Because the truth is, the only thing standing between you and the life you want is the excuse you keep making. It's time to stop letting fear, doubt, and insecurity dictate your actions. It's time to stop letting circumstances control your destiny. Think about the goals you've set for yourself, the dreams you've envisioned. Those goals are not out of reach. They are not some distant, unattainable fantasy. They are within your grasp, but only if you're willing to put in the work. Only if you're willing to push past the discomfort, the doubt, the fear, and take consistent action. Yes, it will be hard. There will be days when you want to quit, days when the obstacles seem insurmountable, days when every part of you is screaming to take the easy way out. But it's in those moments that you must dig deep, find your inner strength, and keep going. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about being persistent. Progress, no matter how small, is still progress. Every day you have a choice to move forward or to stay stuck, to give in to the excuses or to rise above them, to make your dreams a reality or to keep them as dreams. It's time to choose wisely. When you feel like you can't take another step, when the weight of your challenges feels too heavy, remind yourself of why you started. Think about the reasons you're on this journey, the passion, the purpose, the people who are counting on you. Let that be your fuel when you feel like giving up. And remember this, greatness is not reserved for the chosen few. It's not something that is handed out to those who are lucky or privileged. Greatness is earned, one step at a time, by those who refuse to give up, who refuse to let excuses hold them back. You are stronger than you think. You are more capable than you realize. The only thing you need to do is believe it, and then act on it. No more second guessing, no more doubting yourself. It's time to step into your power and own your journey. Excuses are the chains that bind you to a life of mediocrity. But you were not born for mediocrity. You were born for greatness. Break those chains, stop making excuses, and start making progress. Because your time is now. No more excuses. Today you take control of your destiny. Today you commit to your goals with everything you have. Today you become unstoppable.